Good morning, everybody. You are back with the skipper on the boat, obviously. A little panoramic shot for us here this morning. Uh-oh. Old guy gets technology going. How could this end poorly? Let me count the ways. Today, we are in a time of our crazy media. And something happened last week that crossed my desk, if you will. Sounds sophisticated. The article from the Forbes magazine was sent to me, and it was about zombie companies in crypto. I'm going to try and link that probably down below. Zombie companies in crypto. That was, I don't know, some 30 of them. I can barely stomach any form of media whatsoever. Forbes magazine is absolutely a crooked bunch. I don't even know how to say it. It's a mess. But I don't even like to comment on mainstream media because it doesn't, the whole thing is an agenda. I hope you know that. I think you know that if you follow this channel. I hope it comes to you in your lifetime that none of that is, excuse me, I'm sinking down into this couch here. None of that is anything to do with your reality. It doesn't need to be, and it's not. I reflect back on the Forbes articles of, I don't know, Amazon said it was going to be nothing but a book company, and you get the point. The one that really struck me the hardest, being such an XRP advocate, if you will, was, well, see, the price hasn't moved and the price is stagnant and this is there. And I'm like thinking to myself, you understand it was the number 2 coin at one time? Do you even understand what you're talking about? Have you even looked into anything other than the price? And then when I was halfway through the article and I'm laughing out loud. I'm like, you people are morons. Like, I can't express to you the lack of diligence that article took. I'm sorry, you have to do a better job than that. You don't know anything about what you're talking about. And when you throw 30 coins, I think the article was, all into one group and then pick one out for one each little sentence, it's a slant piece. It's a hit piece. It's clearly a hit piece, guys. I was like, I wasn't even 3 sentences in and I went, wow, that's how you can tell. Whenever they start with a positive and end the sentence with a negative, it's a hit piece. They're trying to butter you up. Well, we really kind of like something, but it's really, really terrible stuff. Don't get near it. It was comical to me. I was, one of those articles again. Is that all there is in the media? I don't follow that stuff whatsoever, and now you know why. I'm having a hard time looking at the camera here. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's different for Alice here. Let's all figure this out. For me, let's go down through the article. First of all, with XRP, I don't even talk about it. Cardano is a phenomenal project. I mean, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, all those things aren't going anywhere, people. I'm sorry. They're going to be around for a very long time. And they're zombies. Run away from those and go to something else. If your coin wasn't on that list, then you're in trouble. That's what the big picture from the sky told me, that if your coin's not on that list, your coin's in trouble. Except for maybe, I don't know, Ethereum and Bitcoin, because it was a zombie piece about coins that aren't moving or whatever. But all the rest of the coins, if you're not on it, I'd say you're in big trouble, because what they're trying to do is hit the coins that are actually relevant. Now, let me talk some numbers with these people. It blew my mind, okay, that they wanted to talk about adoption rate with wallets. And I'm talking, what did they quoted 2 exchanges? Have you done no homework whatsoever? The funniest thing to me too was They don't talk any fundamentals. I mean, the fact that there was, I don't know, there's 15, 20 million people now in the Cardano network in the continent of Africa and gaining daily in use case. They didn't say anything about SBI in Japan, where the bank head of the bank comes out and says by 2025, XRPL will be used in all banks, meaning all XRP coin will be used in those banks by 2025 in Japan? You think Japan's going to be the only one that adopts that? Does that even make sense to anybody watching this video? Like, how did they not know that? How can you do a hit piece on a coin and not know significant news like that, or not even bring it up? Like, name me another coin that an entire country the size of Japan, I don't know, whatever that is, a fifth, sixth largest economy in the world, they're going to run all their yen through the bank with it. Like, do you people understand what's happening to XRP? Do you people even care? Clearly they do. This is going back to what I was just talking about. They understand, and that's why it was a hit piece. Not a negative zombie, oh, get out of these coins because they're not moving piece. And then boom, 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 like lemmings off the cliff. People I respect, by the way, okay? Channel XRP, people that don't really know anything about the coin, or they follow it lightly, but they're big time crypto people, and they have big channels with hundreds of thousands of views, went right with the lemmings right off the cliff. Oh yeah, look at this. And then what they do is they'll do their own, okay, hit piece, if you will, using the data from Forbes in their big channel with all their subscribers, and they'll do a hit piece on these coins saying, yeah, look where they're right, and look at, oh, that's correct, and this is correct, and look, don't buy this, don't buy those are zombie yeah, look at what those people are doing. Do you understand you're as bad as the media then? Do you understand that you're representing an article that was a negative slant to begin with? You don't. And I don't want to call the shows out, because there's great content on their shows. They're not all their shows are bad. But when you follow and when you're driven to make content every single day, and it's like, I got to get more content out. I got all these subscribers and I got to do 2 shows a day or 5 shows a week. You trip yourself up. You trip and you fall right into the mess. And now you're part of the problem and you're not the solution. And the solution is clear to see. If you want to be better banking globally, you use the XRPL system. That's what you use. That there's no nation governing over it. It's for the people. It's completely open source. The nodes are distributed evenly, and we can have a banking system that supports all mankind. And now you're joining forces with the people that you say on 9 out of 10 of your articles or your shows, 9 out of 10 of them, you're railing against these people, and then something like this comes up and it tricked you all and you fell for it. Shame on you, man. Whose team are you on? What are you talking about? And then you get your graphs and your charts and you justify the stats. Statistics lie, my friends. You can make stats say anything you want them to say. But do yourself a favor, do a little bit of homework, and figure out the banking networks that are using XRPL. All of them, in the hundreds at this point. Like, why aren't you doing that article? Why do you not know that? How is it that you call yourself a crypto media channel, and I'm talking about 5 of them fell for this, 5, and you call yourself information and you say you're objective, and I believe that 90% of the time you are, and then when I see a hit piece like that against these coins, and then you fell for the hit piece, and then you said, then you did all your stats that justified why you should never buy any of those coins. Wow. Wow. Shame. You got tricked, my friend, and it's okay. You can do a rebuttal and say, hey, you know what, man, I've looked at this article in a different light, and I get it now. I get it now because I know what Forbes is all about. I know who the Forbes family is. And trust me, they're not good people. There's a lot of things about those people that you really don't want to be associated with. And now you're using them as the credibility of an article, of the concept of that poorly written piece. You're smarter than that. You're better than that. We need you more than that. Please do not become that, okay? We have to keep an open, positive, objective mind about where this space is going. Because we need everybody. We need all the coins, and we need all the groups, and we need all the people that support all the different coins. Okay. Now, anyway, you can tell I'm pretty wound up about that whole thing. It was one of my favorite channels, and the guy just dropped the ball on both big toes. And I was like, what are you doing? Whoa, stop. Stop. I really want to like your show. And I couldn't in the end. I was like, nah, give him a pass. He's trying to, like I said, some of these shows have such demand for content that they can't do pieces on what they really believe or what they really want or what's really best for you and I. So be careful of some of these shows that are forced to do content daily. I'm not saying that, they don't have great researchers. I'm just saying that sometimes they get caught up in pushing the article out immediately and being the first to have the article, and oh man, I was the first to release this news, and I'm and then they turn around, and the next thing you know, you find out that nothing about it was accurate, and it was all a big hit piece, and it was a slant piece. Anyway, that was enough rambling on. I just wanted to make a quick little short video about you and I are in this together, all of us, and I'm not going to quit watching your channel, brothers and sisters. I am in this for the long haul, and I do have the ability to use my own discernment. And I really highly hope and dream that one day it will be so obvious to us all that we won't have to see through the lines. We'll actually be able to just plug, play, live our lives. And I can't wait for that day. With that, guys, I am out.